This is day 4 of my journey. Just left Dresden. I'm heading to somewhere today that's been on my bucket list since I was a little boy. I've read about it a lot and the adventures there. I'm now in Meissen. You can see the cathedral behind me, quite a small cathedral. It's on the top of a hill overlooking the river, and it was a real struggle to get up here with a fully loaded bike on cobbled streets. I've left the Elbe River now through some just gently rolling, lovely, very quiet countryside. So here I am at the gates of Schloss Colditz. One wing of it now is the youth hostel, and that's where I'm staying tonight. Well, I'm officially a prisoner of Colditz. This is my room. It's quite sparse actually, like a prison, but there's plenty of bed sheets, so I think I'll be able to tie them together and climb out one of those windows. I've been wanting to come here ever since I was a little boy. You know, I watched it on TV, I'd read the books, played the game, and I quite literally had the t-shirt. All the stories of the escapes that the prisoners made really sort of fired up my young mind, and also contributed to my love of history. Up here behind me, that's now the youth hostel, and then in this corner, if we go through that door into the inner courtyard, I don't know if you can see, we've got this little gadget, and because the room is quite bare, you can look around the room in 3D. And that gives you an idea of what it was like at the time. It's very clever. Oh, and you have to find a piece of escape equipment in every room. So hopefully I won't get stuck in the castle too long. This is the chapel. And in 1941 the French contingent started to tunnel out of the chapel. And they dug a tunnel. It was 8 metres deep and about 40 metres long. This is the shaft, and this came up into the chapel. When they got to just under the floorboards, they tunnelled along here, so under these floorboards here, and you can see part of the tunnel. So they've squeezed into this little gap. It's only about, 40-50 centimetres high, and then down this next shaft, and hopefully freedom. But the tunnel was discovered in January 1942, just before it was finished. This is the remnants of the Dutch tunnel. They realised the buttress for the wall was hollow, although the Germans thought it was solid, so they could break into the buttress. Another failed escape attempt. It was planned by the French. This room is the escape museum. Eggers, the commandant of the castle, recorded every escape attempt, and he confiscated escape equipment, and he turned it into this museum, and it was used for other prisoner of war camps to go around and give advice on how to prevent escapes. Some fake German uniforms, which the prisoners often dyed their own uniforms to look like that. These are fake guns to complete the outfit. They just carved out bits of wood and a bit of boot polish to make the barrel look black. This cabinet, we've got 2 keys made by the prisoners in order to pick the locks. This is a radio that was hidden in the attic so that prisoners, the French, could listen to international news, the BBC. And when the French contingent left and there was only the British, they told them where it was, and it wasn't discovered until the 1990s. It was actually smuggled into the castle in about 70 different Red Cross parcels. This is a Red Cross parcel, which were allowed by the Germans into the castle. It was very useful because the contents could be used to bribe the German guards. I'm in the attic now, and this is probably the most bonkers escape route that was planned during the whole war. The prisoners made a false wall up here and then built a glider, about 10 metres wingspan, 6 metres long, and the intention was to launch it off the roof. This, by the way, is a replica in actual fact it was never used because the camp was liberated by the Americans before prisoners had a chance to use it. This is an escape kit, all the items that we needed to escape and survive beyond the walls. Things like money, keys, identity papers and so on. I managed to find them all as I've been around the castle, so I think I'm alright for escaping now.